If a girl tells you she loves you and she wants to marry you, turn and run. Don't look back. I just added that shit. Liked it? Of course you like all my shit. Chapter 8. You will not become a master criminal on the first day. Things take time. It is all about practice. The more you practice doing as I say, the better you get. On your very first try, you are guaranteed to be successful, but the item must be $50 or less. This is just to start. Keep in mind that you are taking baby criminal steps. Last month, I stood at 6 feet 1 inch and 335 pounds of fat. I had already lost weight to get down to 335. Wow. Now I'm 205. I love it. I just started losing weight. Last week, I weighed 329 pounds. I already began to consider telling my wife that the possibility exists that I might leave her. I was doing these jokes 7 years ago. In other words, my confidence has skyrocketed. After 6 weeks of going to the gym, I now have lost more than 74 pounds. Wow. I have visions of myself one day exiting the ocean like James Bond. This has been my vision for so many years now. Jeez, I need to get there. 25 pounds more. So I'm right there. The point is that practice brings confidence. It has a snowball effect. Before you know it, you're stealing designer shit, designer watches, laptops, cameras, eyeglasses, and other expensive stuff that you deserve. Why should Jeff Bezos be the only one living with nice things? Bald motherfucker. It's vital to always keep in mind that your purchases, which you intend to get for free, should be ordered directly from Amazon. The products or items should have Amazon as the seller and shipper. So again, sold and shipped by Amazon is very important. Otherwise, you will have a slightly different experience and more obstacles to overcome in order to steal the item. Did you know after my book, now they take pictures, they leave your item at the door and they take a picture? That was because of me. That can be overcome too, but that's going to have to wait till the next book. When the product says sold and shipped by Amazon, you automatically know that you are in good hands. You will be exclusively dealing with an Amazon representative who will immediately and almost instantaneously come on the phone. I love that. You must sound credible when telling your story to the representative. Credibility is extremely important. You are essentially selling the representative on your bullshit story so you can get the item or items for free. You and your story must be solid, prepared ahead of time, and repeatedly rehearsed if you are new to this game. Then you have to just dive off that cliff like a professional cliff diver and sell your story. That representative is going to not only love you, he or she will feel sorry for you and feel horrible for the experience that you claim to have had. You are the puppeteer that will pull their strings. Chapter 9. Many times you'll get the item or items for free. Then, after you get a reimbursement for your stolen goods, and if you ask, the representative might also send you a gift card for your inconvenience or place an additional credit in your account for your heartache and aggravation. In many cases in which you have ordered from a website that doesn't offer free shipping, you'll get your shipping cost reversed back to your credit card. It won't matter if you initially paid for shipping, since when you're done with them, you will not only get the products for free, but the shipping charge will also be reimbursed. So for websites which force you to pay for shipping, go ahead and splurge on expedited shipping, since you know that you'll be reimbursed anyway. Okay, so let's say you put a pair of designer jeans and some expensive designer shirts in your Amazon cart. Great. The merchandise is then shipped to your house. I'll get to apartment scenarios later. Your cart will tell you whether your jeans and shirts are shipped together or in different boxes. It won't matter. Let's say it arrives at your house on any given day. The carrier, doesn't matter who it is, drops off your package or packages at your mailbox and leaves. They might drop it over your gate, leave it at your doorstep, or leave it behind a bush in your front yard. It won't matter. Nothing they do will matter. You will prevail no matter how it's delivered or who delivers it, or no matter how many pictures they take and say it's there. I added that last part. These motherfuckers. All you have to do is call Amazon customer service and do the following. When they say hello, you're on point. First, congratulate them on how amazing they are with their customer service and how you think Amazon customer service is the best in the world and their service reps are the most courteous in the world. They will say thank you. They'll be delighted. If it's a woman, you can comment on how you're compelled to tell her what amazing voice she has on the phone. She will be really happy with you. If it's a guy, tell him how your wife ordered you to call Amazon and how you strongly suggest that he never get married. He will laugh. In fact, tell him this is not even in the book. If a girl tells you she loves you and she wants to marry you, turn and run. Don't look back. I just added that shit. Liked it? Of course you like all my shit. You can instead tell the male representative that you spoke to a different website last week and how they totally sucked in comparison to his customer service. Tell him how competently he is performing at his job. He will totally be on your team from this point forward. Try to blow out a deep sigh or breath of frustration when they ask you how they can help. Remember that you are acting and selling your story. Practice it, everyone. Practice. On Amazon, most of the time, you would have already clicked the order and item that you are calling about. Sometimes the information isn't relayed, so you can tell the representative the order number and item or items you're calling about. At the same time, you're sounding super sweet. You must sound like you're aggravated and begin telling the representative how your package containing so and so didn't arrive. That's right. Just say it didn't come. State that the package was not delivered to your house and that the shipping carrier's notes are in error. Say that it might have been delivered to the house next door, you talk to the neighbor, they have no idea, or another house, but definitely not your house, and you never had this kind of problem before. You don't know why you're having such bad luck. The Uniform Commercial Code is very clear. Any non-conforming goods can be rejected by the consumer. It's that simple. If something didn't get to you, it's non-conforming. You're not going to have to pay for it. Anything that is not what you ordered is also non-conforming. Damaged goods, broken goods, torn goods, goods that stink of an odor are all non-conforming. No merchant can expect you to pay for something if you didn't get it or if it's non-conforming in any way. They know the law. And now you do too. When the representative remarks that the carrier states it was delivered, you must be firm in stating you did not get it. Mention how there have been a lot of theft in your area. It's not the same neighborhood it used to be. Surely they have seen news footage of criminals following delivery trucks and have witnessed how hundreds of packages have been ripped off people's doorsteps. Place that in their mind. You're living in fucking Arkansas or Los Angeles or Seattle. Crime is rampant. Don't they know that? Tell them a sob story of how you purchased those jeans and shirts for your cousin who is dying of cancer and how your cousin, so bad, I'm such a bad man, and how your cousin requested those items. Their hearts will break. Just state whatever it takes. The items were for a birthday party or your dad's 50th wedding anniversary, etc. They will offer you a replacement. Quickly say that when you didn't get the items or item and you saw the carrier's note stating delivered, you got really upset. Your wife yelled at you. You drove to the mall immediately and already replaced those items. That way, the only option they have is to promptly put the entire purchase back on your credit card, the entire purchase amount back in your credit card, gift card, or whatever method of payment you initially used. When they offer you a replacement of the item, which you didn't receive, people might wait for those replacement items to arrive and then ship the replacement back for a full refund. There's no reason to wait and jump through hoops unless you absolutely have to or have no choice. You must present a time urgency so that representative will understand and immediately offer you your money back. For example, if the goods arrived on Tuesday, Say the item you got was for a party on Tuesday night. It's too late. When you didn't get the items and the delivery note said it was delivered, you rush to replace the item so you can have it for your party as a present. Hmm. Chapter 10. Remember, your story has to be very compelling so that the representative can be totally sympathetic toward you. You must be extra sweet on the phone. Tell them your personal inside story so they feel you are confiding in them like a friend. Tell them that you and your wife got separated. It's been really hard on the kids. You can add your kids have problems, development issues. If you want, go the extra mile. That's just gravy. Tell them the presents, the items ordered, were for your first anniversary. Was that too much? No, I think it's fine. Do you want a chair, by the way? You're good? Okay. I think just one more chapter. They're getting plenty for free. So lucky. Tell them that you and your wife got separated, blah, blah, blah. Tell them the kids were for. Tell them the presents, the items ordered, were for your first anniversary of getting back together with your wife. The kids were so happy when we decided to give it another try, quote unquote. Delivery people mess up all the time. We've seen videos of delivery drivers throwing televisions into their trucks and carelessly dumping computers and electronics over gates. Mistakes happen all the time. Theft by professional crooks, hackers, inmates who are given early release from prison, drug addicts, and deranged people who are mentally ill and don't get the help they need happens all the time, especially where we live, right? And is nothing new. Amazon will quickly email that your refund is being processed, and that feels so good when you get that email. And the amount of the order will be posted in your original form of payment in a very short time, usually just a couple of days. Now, if the item or items are under five, I should have had breakfast. Let me have some water. Hold on. Let me do that part again. This must be hard to listen to on audio. Look how much you must love this. They're driving, they're probably at a red light, people are honking, and they're enjoying how to steal from Amazon. Amazon will quickly email that your refund is being processed and the amount of the order will be posted in your original form of payment in a very short time, usually just a couple of days. Now, if the item or items are under $500, you will have no problem doing the above. It will go flawlessly. If the item or items are between $500 and $900, it should also go flawlessly. But you should really go big with the compliments in your sob story. Remember, you must sound totally genuine, as if it's really happening exactly as you describe. Otherwise, there's a chance that Amazon will not go along with you and will tell you they will investigate the issue and get back to you. Can we turn on that fan too?
Oh yeah, sure.
Thank you. It's really quiet. Okay. Let me see. If this happens, if they say they're going to investigate and get back to you, it's going to take just a little longer to get your money back, but there's another step involved. Don't worry, no matter what happens, you are guaranteed to get your money back in full. If the items are under $200, it'll be like taking a bottle out of a sleeping baby's crib. Absolutely so easy and enjoyable, like a brisk evening walk in the park. If you get hooked on doing this and keep stealing from Amazon, try spreading it around on different accounts with different account names and different physical addresses. Amazon does have a method to detect IP addresses, but because they are so damn rich, they don't really enforce it consistently or regularly. If you plan on playing this game repeatedly, delivery drivers won't know you at other addresses at first, and it'll be under the radar. Even if they did know you and suspect you of theft, who cares? There's not a damn thing they can do. It's like the movie Training Day with Denzel Washington, where the main character, played by a charming Denzel Washington, proclaimed his famous line, "It's not what you know. It's, do you know the rest of it?
I don't know the rest of the line, but
It's not what you know. It's what you can prove." So let the delivery driver think what he or she wants. They're not your friend. You don't owe them money. You'll never see them again. Once they retire, they got their pension, they're good. They don't pay your bills or give a shit about you. If you're having a seizure on the sidewalk and the UPS or FedEx driver drove by, chances are almost 100% they would just keep driving. They don't pull over for the homeless and hook them up with stolen lanterns for their tents, do they? So fuck the delivery drivers. They're getting paid very well. It doesn't matter what others think, believe, or proclaim to actually know. No one can prove shit. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. Fucking Denzel. Just remember to either remove the delivery stickers off the delivered box or shred them or throw out the delivery box in the trash at the moment the garbage truck comes by. You could throw it out in someone else's trash bin if it makes you feel better. Don't worry, the CIA is not watching you. By the way, fucking Denzel, keep that in because that was in a very warm way I said that. He'll like it. It's not like, fuck you, motherfucker. It's a good thing. Like Ice Cube, when he used to do his shows, he used to tell the audience, fuck you, and they would say, fuck you back. I'm sure you didn't know that about Ice Cube. Yeah, so it's a very endearing fuck you that I did for Denzel. Okay, chapter 11. Here we go. We're going to end the session on chapter 11. Cool? Okay. The same thing, chapter 11, the same thing as aforementioned will work on Zappos and several other websites, such as Bloomingdale, Saks Fifth Avenue, and Neiman Marcus, which is bankrupt now, thanks to me. I mean, generally, because of all the Armenians, Russians, Persians, everyone who did this shit. Remember to smile before the call gets connected to a customer service person. Your opening should be to ask them, how is it humanly possible for you guys to be so good? Honestly, did you know you guys have the best customer service on the planet? You guys are just too good. You must be AI. There's no other way. I just added the AI bit. There wasn't AI back then 7 years ago. And if you are AI, I'll keep your secret. I won't tell. It'll be between me and you. And then sometimes they say, I am AI. Or, no, I'm not. I wish I was. And then I say shit like, do you know Star Wars? This is just off the top of my head. And like, yeah, I love Star Wars. I tell them, you're like the stormtroopers. They should take your DNA as a customer service rep and make like 1,000,000 of you. You like that one? Fuck, I'm so good. When you told me that other comedians are called great, Bobby, so if they're called great, I didn't know this. So I should be called what? If they're great and they can't come anywhere near my creativity and they're great, then I'm the greatest. I like that too. Okay. By the way, if the cameras don't pick up what you're saying, feel free to put subtitles for yourself. Or if you're able to, I want them to hear what you're saying because it's excellent. See, I'm rubbing off on you. You're getting entertaining. Okay. Where am I? Okay. They will love you and then effortlessly transition into this time. Unfortunately, you guys messed up. But don't worry, I still love you. In fact, my heart is saturated with love. It's not possible to love you more than I already do. I just put that in. Lay it on thick. If you choose and you're stealing very expensive shit, your sob story can include a loved one with a disease or disorder. They lost their leg, they got run over, their head got smashed in like a watermelon by someone with an axe running down the street. Remember that you are just acting, it's just words. You can say the item or items were for your little cousin who has cerebral palsy. Okay, I have to apologize. I know I talk about gay people and stuff, but making fun of people with cerebral palsy, I've gone too far. I'm sorry. Okay. When he finds out the stuff didn't come, he'll throw a fit. You can say, my poor little nephew with Down syndrome overheard the package didn't arrive and he broke every lamp in the house. Try, my niece was so unhappy when she discovered the package was missing. She's been crying like I've never seen. I can't get her to stop crying. I can't seem to have her to console her. Don't forget to mention that you adopted her when her parents died in a 3-car car accident on the freeway. Go wherever direction you want or go in any direction altogether that you choose. If you're calling Zappos, they have a joke of the day. Bullshit. Tell the representative as soon as they get on the phone that you or your child were having a horrible day, horrendous. Then, when their joke of the day was offered, you both listened, laughed, and everything was okay in the world. Their joke of the day made things better. Did you know Zappos has a joke of the day when you call them? So fucking dumb. Okay, let me see. Then the joke of the day was offered. You both listened, laughed, and everything was okay in the world. In fact, your kid couldn't stop laughing and forgot about his troubles, how he got bullied at school. Maybe he was being bullied at school that day, or he fell and hurt his knee. Now you have Zappos to thank. Tell them wholeheartedly and with all your soul and with all your heart that you appreciate them and you thank them for being so amazing. Tell them that other companies should learn from them. Tell them that no one compares to their customer service. Tell them that they should give seminars to other companies about how to do it, and they should represent their company when they lecture other companies. I just put that in. Let me see. Thank them for their amazing compassion, kindness, and their tremendous heart. Excuse me. Remember to moderate your bullshit. Don't spread it on too thick because it won't be believable. Just use 1, 2, or 3 lines from above or come up with your own comment along the same lines. Zappos will verify your account. They'll quickly verify your email address and name as a formality, and then you own the representative. You will get them to do exactly what you want them to do. If the mood strikes you, you can tell the Zappos rep that you love Zappos, have referred dozens of people and family to Zappos, and always wanted to visit the company. They're in Vegas. They will joyfully suggest that you visit for a tour when you're in Vegas, the location of their headquarters. You could even tell the Zappos rep that your kid was crying as you were comforting him. You just missed pushing the button to hear the joke of the day. Then ask the rep if he or she personally knows a joke to make your kid feel better. Watch as the wonderful people at Zappos actually think of a joke. And then amazingly tell you and your kid a joke in order to make you guys feel better. These folks are a treasure. After that love fest, do you think you're going to be reimbursed for your missing goods? It's guaranteed. Remember, many times and with many websites such as Zappos, Bloomingdale's, Saks Fifth Avenue, and Neiman Marcus, you can get the, I just did the, that was not Bobby putting that in. You can get the merchandise for free. Your money quickly reimbursed in full. And if the rep, supervisor, or manager on the phone totally falls for your bullshit, which they will, the rep might even give you a gift card on top of that as well if you ask. It's all about asking. You don't ask, you don't get. When I was in the nightclub, when I was 20 years old, if I didn't ask the girl to dance, very seldom would she come up to me and ask me to dance. It happened very rarely. But you have to ask. You have to close. Just like when Bobby came on his first day to interview, he said he's willing to learn, which was a lie. But I hired him because he closed me. He sold himself on me. Okay, it's really sweet to rip them off and then be rewarded for it with a gift card on top of that. A gift card you can use yourself or give away as a present to your wife, loved one, kid's teacher. She will adore your child for the rest of the school year if she gets a gift card. She doesn't have to know it was stolen. Sometimes, in the case of Amazon and Zappos, and instead of a gift card, the customer service rep will give you a credit in your account, which you can use on your next purchase. Now, Zappos is a different animal than the rest. Most websites have supervisors and managers, which their reps answer to in almost every situation. With Zappos, the reps have almost complete and total control over the scenario, including how much they can provide as a credit, up to a certain limit, like $2,000, whatever it is. The Zappos rep are the controllers of your money. They answer to absolutely no one because the top boss gave them full consent to make decisions. Maybe now it's changed in the last 7 years, thanks to me. The wonderful Zappos rep can decide to allow you to hold on to merchandise from the shipment, which you might have claimed were damaged or not fitting correctly, for free. And you get your money back. That's right. They will just let you keep it. Then, and in certain cases, because you went through such an ordeal, they will additionally provide you with a credit, gift card for your stress and emotional trauma. It's all about the story and the strength of your bullshit. You must focus on how well you present it and your act. Did you cry on the phone? Did you breathe hard? Did you sigh as you relive the experience with the rep on the phone? If the items cost over $1,000, then you might want to raise your voice on the phone or even yell. Do this while simultaneously reminding the rep that they're doing their job. And it's not their fault their merchandise was not in the box. And if you're taking it out on them, you apologize. Is it how many bars? Because I have one more page for this chapter.
Just get through that page as fast as you can.
Okay. Oh, it's 2 paragraphs. Okay, cool. Here we go. This is the end of the session. Okay, and then coming soon will be chapter 12. Okay, the end of chapter 11. Here we go. Speak on the phone exactly as if it is really and truly just happening to you. This takes lots of practice. I went to acting school, the American Academy of Dramatic Arts. That's why I'm so good. But we can all learn. We all act according to Marlon Brando. We all act every single time, every single day, all day long. You can do it too. This takes lots of practice, but despite the abundance of practice it'll take, the return is very enjoyable. Sometimes, if you've done this too many times with Zappos, your account might reflect that you had a lot of returns and problems. Zappos calls it delivery conflicts. In this case, the rep might be forced to speak to a supervisor before granting you your full reimbursement. Don't sweat it. Your reimbursement is inevitably coming, regardless of this obstacle. In a very rare case of a customer repeatedly abusing their honor system manner of doing business, the Zappos manager might come on the phone to speak to you. Cool. Just stay cool and be really nice. Talk firmly, be strong, stay the course, maintain your story, and your reimbursement will be granted in full. Then open an account later and start again with the delivery conflict notes documented in your previous account. That's the end of chapter 11. You want chapter 12 coming soon. You must hit that bell, hit the bell icon. I love all of you. Chapter 12 coming soon. Thank you.